When we think things are going on well in relationship, oh, this relationship is close to perfect. I wish to have this kind of my spouse again in the next world because of how good that relationship is. We still have to prepare ourselves for the times there could be problems in future, to make ourselves a kind of ready for things we did not see coming, the unforeseen occurrence, for when they will happen. This is why if we are emotional people who things get so much to heart, that things, when they happen, there's problem, it bothers us. Because in each relationship, there's somebody it bothers more than the other person. And that person it bothers more than the other person needs to take care of his or her heart to make sure that the person feel at ease when there's need to pain or worry, that the person is not letting it get him or her down. That you know that in this world, people might meet each other, love each other, that love might be something that will not be there forever. That everybody we meet, that somehow they might not be ours, and we are thinking they are ours forever. And when they are not ours, things has happened, that we should learn how to move on and believe that one day our own will come. That we shouldn't disturb ourselves over something that is not meant for us. Sometimes there's time for us to let go. When somebody is fighting to have us, that we could fight so hard to make sure that we remain with the person if we like to be with that person. If it gives us joy to love the person back, to stay with the person, we feel safe in the person's hands. But when we find out that that person we are pursuing, each time wanting to make that person ours, and that person does not have any interest to be ours, we should learn to let go. Let the person be. Let that person look for someone that the person prefers. That person that is better than us, that we accept it with good hearts. Because we can't have everything we wish to have. Sometimes we look at somebody and say, oh, because of the love I have for this person, I can't stay and let another person have this person. This person is mine. This person is too good. This person is too good for me to give away. So precious that I can't give this person away. But sometimes we let things be how they are supposed to be. Because when things are not working according to how we want them to work, we've been giving in everything, sacrificing a lot to make sure that that thing work in the way we want it to work, in our favor. But it's not going. Sometimes we have to let it go and understand that that is not us. It's also good for us to believe that whatever is not us, that is not ours, can never be the best. It means the best is somewhere waiting for us. And no matter how best that thing is, that best is not our best, because we can't have it. Sometimes also we need to be a good loser. Someone who loses but is happy about how the person loses. Because we have grown and we've come to understand, even when it pains us so much, that we can learn from other people's mistake. How they talk about how they hurt, how they pain, how terrible it was, how unbearable, that we could learn and help ourselves to ease the pain. That the pain do not create us some problems, causing us sickness or making us get depressed and other things. Getting too much hurt might cause us. We loving ourselves, choosing ourselves before any other thing. Choosing ourselves more than the person who reject us will choose themselves. Putting ourselves first. There are times we don't need to be selfless. Times in life we have to choose ourselves first before any other thing. Secure ourselves so that we can balance it, just like when you carry your baby into the plane. So the rule said in the plane that you have to first birth yourself before you birth your baby. Because if you're not balanced, you cannot get hold of your child. And it was so difficult for me to understand this. But at a time, it begins to make sense. This is what love and relationship is. At a time when you go into it, it doesn't make sense. You think it's all about giving your best. Give your best love, care. Give your best respect, worship, honor. Just obey whatever you are told. But at a time, all those can weigh you down when you sacrifice everything about you. Give away your life, your money, everything that belongs to you, and you live like you don't exist just to please someone you think is yours. But you might not know that person is not yours. Sometimes you don't know if the relationship can last 6 months. It's good for us to do our best also. That when we are doing our best, that we will know that in time to come, when anything goes wrong in that relationship, that we say, this relationship is not ours, that we could say, oh, we tried our best. This is why it's not good to do bad things. Because when that thing you need so much, you didn't give your best, and you didn't try very well, you are not honest, you are not playing a clean card, and you do all those things, and that person you desire so much, you want to have and keep as your own, goes because of one thing or the other, then you will live in regret. Say, oh, had I known, I wouldn't have done this. I would have tried my best. I would have been honest. I would have said the truth. I would have done better. But when you know you've done your best, then you won't live in regret. Let's just have this in mind. These are some of the things that has helped me in my relationship, that I no longer hurt, I no longer pain, because I've come to realize some important things that are in relationship that has made me understand that fighting for what is not yours, no matter how hard, mostly when it has to do with men, no matter what you give this man, no matter how hard you fight, that is not yours, will never be yours. It doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with beauty, sacrifice, whatever you give, how you support, whatever is it that you have to give to make sure that person is loving you. That person will never be yours, because the heart of that person is looking for something else. The heart of that person wants something else. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.